Morning, bro. How are you?
I'm feeling pretty dead, but I'm ready to take the day on.
Yeah,
How about you?
that's what we like. I'm feeling good. The market's looking quite nice, I think.
Lovely. Yeah.
It's
Did
looking.
you do your self-evaluation?
Yeah, I found that there's a couple of things with my trading plan that could have been improved.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. It's just
Oh,
I
that's gorgeous.
marked that yesterday. My trade was something like along the lines of this.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Four and a
Yeah,
half.
yeah, but I took out here because it was getting
Oh
late.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice. Uh,
Let's start
do
off
you
with
do you want me to mute myself while you're doing this? By the way.
yeah.
All right. Cool. Should I start that mute now?
Yeah.
All right. Sweet, bro. Good luck.
All right. So on daily time frame, what can we see? We can see that there is a clear supply area over here, which we're kind of reacting off of when there's a bit of a range, but we don't really look at supply on the daily. So we drop down to 4 hour. What can we see? We can see the same schematic. The only difference is we're pretty sure that price wants to reject off of it. So looking at the potential targets, we could be looking to retest this area. We're looking at the 15-minute. I'm looking for shorts from in and around this area. Why this area? Because we've had a clean liquidity sweep of this high, which means that we're ready to go down now. So yeah, dropping down onto the lower time frames even. So we've had this kind of demand area come down, reacted off a bit, swept ice over here, and then formed this kind of area. Well, in fact, I consider this to be a sweep of that high. And then we're playing off of this supply zone over here. So then we've had that break of this demand. So we've had a demand failure over here. So essentially we can call that now flip over here. So how could I get into this market? Right now, there's no entries that look too obvious to me. If I do want to get in, I either want to get in around here or I want to get in around here. There's nothing available over here due to just plain old liquidity. So you could potentially be looking at this area, but it's not clean at all. I'm not exactly seeing like obvious trades. And what I noticed in my advanced review is that the trades I took weren't as clean as they could be. And usually when they're clean, they play out. So if I wanted to take a trade, I would take one off of that. It would look something along the lines of 2 pip stop and targets at the 15-minute demand. So that 5.75 risk to reward. However, it's not the cleanest of trades, so I'm probably just going to stay out, watch it play out. Maybe even if it hits take profit, I'm not going to be annoyed because I know that I can get better entries. 15-minute. Let's look at GU. So market does look quite nice. So starting off with the daily time frame, what we can see is obviously quite bullish, but could have had a daily change of character here. Liquidity grab to fuel this upside move, and you have this sort of order block in there on a daily, which I'm looking to tap into. So in terms of what I can see on the daily is I'm looking to enter into a high area. So yes, you have all this area, which formed this area, which formed this area, which formed this area, from that area, from that area. But look at this, the highs are getting higher. But we have had a break of structure and change of character. So I'll mark that up in the chart. So this is our change of character. This is our break of structure. It's meant to be. And then this was meant to be the supply zone where everything just moves off of. And I feel like it has got to that point now, and we're actually reacting off of this wick over here. And now dropping down to 50. Well, let's look at 4-hour targets first. 4-hour targets would be something in this wick, to be honest. We're looking at 15-minute potential areas to enter off of. Again, a bit of a ranging market. However, I can see a few areas which interest me. So I can see this area as a zone because that area is reacting off of this area. That area has swept liquidity over here. So potentially price could come all the way up there, but highly doubt it. I feel like, look at all this structure, right? So there's highs, highs, highs. But if I draw a general zone of all this, where all this structure is, it's all in this sort of area. As you can see, high, 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 low, 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 highs, low, high, sorry. So I think our best bet is trading off of this order block over here because it aligns with structure. But my eyes right now are on gold. Why? Because this is how reactive gold is. It tapped into this H4 order block. And we have supply to target. So what could price be potentially looking to do? So I've seen a 4-hour change of character, dropping on to 15-minute. I'd like to see price play off of potentially this wick, which it has, but could it go lower? We need to find out on lower time frames if there's more order blocks to be tested. So I'll just go to a 5-minute for now. So it looks like we're testing off that order block. Let's go to 3-minute. Just refine the wick a bit. 1 minute. Yeah, potentially we could be looking to trade off of there. That would have been our inducement. So grab structure. Really be a 2.9 risk reward. So again, nothing obvious in the market, but I'd say the most clear trades are potentially on GU. So I'd be watching out for this GU zone, looking for confirmations. Volume is going to kick in about half an hour. And then we'll find out a lot more about what the market is trying to do today. You could also argue that although there's been a liquidity sweep there, a tap into the order block and a move, can also say that there's been a liquidity sweep right here. Now we're going to tap into this order block and then move. So yeah, so again, it's all about just seeing what confirmations appear in the chart at different zones and finding out which zone is the right one to trade from. So that concludes our morning call. Any questions?
No, not really, sorry.
Perfect.